evening, guys. Or I guess I should say good morning. You might be wondering why I'm watching TV at
2 in the morning.
Recently, I've been kind of in a rut, and sometimes when that happens, I feel kind of tired, like I can't get to sleep. So I usually watch Fox reruns on Adult Swim until I feel tired.
Did you do this, you son of a bitch?
What the? Work it? What is this, a public access show about working out? Ah! Of course, I can't enjoy any time watching pointless cutaway gags, and I'm subjected to watching a show that was canceled faster than the US version of Couplings. Yeah, you probably forgot the show existed. So without further ado, let's talk about Work It. Before I get to the review, I should briefly explain some background on the show. You see, the show premiered mid-season, in place of a different show, Man Up. That show was cancelled due to negative reception and poor ratings. Only 8 of the 13 completed episodes aired on television, while the remaining 5 episodes were posted onto the ABC website a week after it was cancelled, and has since then been uploaded to the free section on Hulu. You might be wondering why I bring this up at all. Well, a few weeks later, Work It took Man Up's time slot, and only lasted 2 episodes before being taken off the air. Hell, the remaining episodes weren't even aired until the following year in New Zealand. But here's the thing. With this review, I'm only going to be reviewing the first 2 episodes of the show for 2 valid reasons. The first reason is I want to see what ABC saw in the show that would cause them to immediately cancel it. The second reason is it kind of gives me an excuse of being lazy without actually being lazy from watching the remainder of the series. But given what these 2 episodes showed to me, it might have been for the best. So the show itself oddly doesn't start with an introduction to the characters or even a setting. It just kind of throws into the pilot like this.
Well, the company actually folded while I was in the interview.
You stole all their sugar.
That's not all. And look, salt and pepper, we got creamer, and ketchup.
Hey, we won't be able to pay our bills and we'll be stuck out in the freezing cold, but the joke's on them, we'll be rich in condiments! So since the show doesn't explain it immediately, I guess I will. Apparently, there is a large recession of jobs in St. Louis, mostly for men, as job offers for women still seem to be somewhat thriving. This results in Angel, Brian, and Lee Stanish
I can't keep track of all those people.
all being out of luck with unemployment checks due to it being a year since they were all let go from working at a Pontiac factory, which in reality actually went out of business in late 2010. This results in Lee having a difficult time finding a new job as the family receives the last unemployment check.
Hey, Dad.
Hey,
My phone's not working.
I canceled your service.
But what am I gonna do in the meantime?
Sweetie, we have a landline.
A landline? Don't those give you brain cancer?
Well, then again, what doesn't these days,
So while Lee meets up with Angel and Brian at a bar that looks like it was recycled from George Lopez, they talk about the recession.
Check it out. We're in the paper.
Really?
Yeah. St. Louis unemployment hits record high.
Ah, they couldn't have done it without us. I'm gonna figure something out, right? You know the deal. If I'm working, you're working.
Hard to believe. A year ago, we were sitting pretty. St. Louis Pontiac's top salesman.
How did this happen?
Well, it's a recession.
It's not a recession, it's a man session. Women are taking over the workforce. Soon, they'll start getting rid of men. They'll just keep a few of us around as sex slaves.
I swear that's Cotton Hill's lost twin brother, but I'm not sure. So after a prostate exam, Lee hears from a ditzy-sounding woman that Corco Pharmaceuticals is hiring, but only women.
I happen to be between jobs.
Oh, we're kind of just looking for girls.
Really? Why?
Well, we've had some guys, but the doctors seem to want to nail them less.
Hey, that's man-bashing, I think. So after finding out that his insurance lapsed the previous week, and he now owes $900 for his prostate exam, he goes home to figure out how he can pay it off.
How the hell am I gonna get $900? Oh, I'm sorry, Connie.
I know, I could sell this mirror to pay off the bill. No, he doesn't do that, but he does do something just as ridiculous.
Please stand it.
Yes?
We're ready for you.
Oh, well, wish me luck. Thanks for the tampon.
My God, he sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, don't get me wrong, for transsexuals like you and me, we do our best to look the part. I mean, take this recent photo myself. Yeah, I still got some masculine features in some areas, which given that I've only been on estrogen for like 3 months, that's to be expected. But at least I know how to dress the part, fix my hair properly, and usually can act as feminine as possible without acting like a stereotype. I mean, listen to when he tries to sound female.
Wish me luck? Oh, Lee Standish. Believe it or not, that is my actual resume. What I really want to talk about are some of the amazing pharmaceuticals that Carico makes. For instance, your new arthritis drug, Paluxor. The results it's been getting in nonpartisan clinical trials are just stunning.
That doesn't sound like a woman. That sounds like a gay feminine man. Like Jasper from Family Guy.
I mean, get out of town!
I'm opening a museum and putting you in it. They're that fabulous.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If this company is more than fine hiring transsexual women without pointing it out and treat them with respect, then I am completely fine with that. But here's the thing. This is a show about a man cross-dressing just to get a job. You think someone will point out these oddities that Lee presents in the first 10 minutes? So he goes to his interview, and it goes as well as you expected.
I have to say, I'm intrigued. You sold Pontiacs? What was it like working there? There couldn't have been many women.
No, I was the only one.
That must have been hard.
Oh, it was. The guys were always sassing me or patting my fanny or ogling my teats.
Are you an alien?
Most of the girls who interview here think clinical trials are the things Lindsay Lohan keeps having to go to.
I'm not your ordinary girl.
No argument there. So he somehow gets the job as he wants to celebrate with his wife Connie at the bar with his friends.
Come on, I'm taking you out. Let's celebrate.
Okay, let me just go get changed.
No, what you have on is fine. We're just going to the bar.
You know what? I suddenly do not feel like going out.
Okay. I'll just wake you up for sex later. Okay, wait. You seem mad?
I can't imagine why. I mean, you're making Stan Smith blush with your ignorance. So while celebrating at the bar, with Brian continuing his one gag of bashing women...
Oh, sorry, ladies. A man got a job. Guess you'll have to wait a little while longer for you sex slaves.
Angel tries to get a job offer at Lee's workplace.
I'm not sure you'd be up for everything this job requires. But I'm Puerto Rican. I'll be great at selling drugs.
You know what? I got him drunk for that. That was just horrible. So after going through orientation, Lee gets settled into his environment, where he meets up with some of his co-workers.
You must be the giant car saleswoman. I'm Grace Hudson. From what Vanessa tells me, it looks like I might have some competition.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Did I forget to mention I'm the alpha bitch? With his British voice, it really does class it up, don't you think? So there's Grace, the alpha bitch, and Christian, a diverse mother who is extremely clingy and talkative. She kind of reminds me of Edward from Cowboy Bebop.
Please tell me you're not already in a book club.
I do have a 14-year-old daughter.
Oh my God! I'm a single mom too. Ethan is 8. He's always the only one at Bring Your Kid to Work Day, but now your daughter will be there too.
The similarities are just uncanny. So after obvious joke, do you get it? It's penis size, derp. He ends up going to Astro Taco, where he finds Angel working there. To which he explains with a flashback about his progress of cross-dressing for the job.
That's how I got
Well,
the
no
job.
one seems to notice that he's talking with his normal voice.
Why did you even do this? You really want to know?
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Excuse me.
Oh my God!
Help me. Please.
He then convinces Angel to cross-dress to get an interview at Corco, as it's somehow even more awkward than Lee's interview.
I'm Vanessa.
Likewise.
I love your scarf.
Well, thank you. Your ass looks tight in those pants.
You know, that's something you're supposed to think to yourself, not say out loud. You really have no social skills, do you?
I love your scarf.
Well, thank you.
Anyway, how is your sex life?
How you
doing?
Oh, pretty good.
I hope Grace isn't being too rough on you. She gave me a hard time when I first started working here, too, and now we're such good friends. We even have nicknames for each other, like I call her Hottie or Princess, and she calls me Sausage Fingers.
And I'm not a fan because I'm a dumb ditz. So while Lee and Christian talk about relationships and the fact that his wardrobe seems out of style since he also got a new purse from her.
I know what it's like, having to work and take care of a kid all by yourself. Not that it was any easier when I was married. My husband was no help. He was always just hanging out at the bar with his friends. Was yours like that?
You know, he would invite me along to the bar.
Oh, what a prince!
Angel explains his dilemma. And once again, no one notices that they're talking in their normal voices. I know they're being quiet and all, but you'd think someone would hear something from the cubicle next to them. So the boss Vanessa notes on her phone that she'll be late to her meeting since she can't get her car to start. So Angel informs her that he can fix it, resulting in him also getting the job.
So you fixed Vanessa's car? How did you know how to do that?
Oh, it's easy. I just had to tune the solenoid so the drive here meshed with the flywheel.
I'm pretty sure that's the reaction of the 6 million or so people who tuned into the first episode here.
What is Vanessa like as a boss? Is she just all about the job, or does she have a husband?
No, no husband. And personally, I think she might be a lesbian.
Which, as far as I know, will be a running gag in the remainder of the series, as we get this dumb gag. Well, thank God most women in the show are complete idiots, otherwise you would have been caught in the first 5 minutes. So back at home, Lee gives his wife the purse he got from Christian earlier and apologizes about him being ignorant.
I think that I lost sight of the fact that I'm not the only one this past year's been tough on.
Look at that. You figured it out.
And tonight, I'm taking you out. Not to the bar.
Yeah, and Angel and Brian.
We'll be at least 2 tables away.
I love you too.
This leads to what the show was going to do at the end of every episode with Lee and Angel. They were going to learn a lesson about becoming much more sensitive and understanding about the opposite gender. Now, in a show about 2 men cross-dressing as the other gender, well, this in of itself is actually not a bad concept. I like the idea of someone being put into a scenario like this, where the main characters learn a valuable lesson and get much better as the series progresses. But when it's inserted into a show that's full of nothing more but stereotypes, bad humor, and lazy writing, its message can get lost in the process. Now, in no way can I really instruct the writers on how they could have made this better, but at the very least, they could have refrained from using stereotypes. And we'll get right into that after this commercial break. So what was in the second episode that convinced ABC to drop the show altogether? Well, let's find out.
Hey, Lee, why do I keep finding my women's magazines in our bathroom?
Oh.
Oh, gross, Dad. Get some real porn.
She has the right idea. So Lee goes over to Angel's place for them to get ready for work.
It's a recession, man, right? Would you rather go back to cleaning bathrooms at Astro Taco?
No way, man. That place was rough. I mean, how hard is it to aim your hiney?
And that was the funniest joke we got so far. Although, to be fair, Family Guy also did this dialogue a few years back.
There was no attempt to get near the toilet. It's like they just pressed their buttocks against the wall. The only part of the floor that didn't have poo on it was the part that had a baby on it.
You ready to warm up?
Yeah, let's flip our lady switches on. Oh my God, you look so cute.
You want to split a dessert?
I don't know. Minute on the lips, lifetime on the hips.
We're ready.
Yeah.
It's your first day out in the field!
How did you even know it was us in the elevator?
She probably heard the cable straining.
Are you nervous? Don't be nervous, unless you like being nervous. Not me. I like to take a laid-back approach.
You're like the love child of Ren Ryugu and Loa Bunny.
Are you ready to do some selling?
Oh, yes, I was born ready. And female.
Just want first effect I'm female, even though I'm a female. So this is the first episode Lee and Angel actually selling shit. Angel ends up being debatably creepy as he wants to be around Vanessa.
Why can't I just stay here and help you with things around the office?
Because you work on commission and I don't buy anything?
I know, but it would be...
Angel, what are you doing?
Well, Kelly says she thinks Vanessa might be a lesbian.
Right, but you're not a woman.
Why can't you be happy for me?
So they go to the doctor's office as Angel admits he doesn't know how to sell, and hilarity ensues.
How do I sell stuff?
Seriously?
I've never sold anything before. You're actually a salesman. You're just pretending to be a woman. I'm doing two pretendings, bro.
Now, you don't know it yet, but your patients need a Nervidone. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm doing just fine with my Zapadin and my Plaxidril.
Hey, whatever Mary Poppins uses to get through the day. Because those are crazy words to see.
Thank you, that was the joke.
Doctor, are you sure, though, that you don't want to hear about the study in Denmark?
No, thank you. If I wanted to lecture, I would have gone to medical school. Oh, wait a minute, I did.
So while Lee strikes out, Angel manages to get his first sale by unintentionally being flirty, which happens all day, to which Lee calls him out on it for quote-unquote cheating.
How did I cheat?
Better not put you in there. Cheat!
Ryan, come here. Is it okay for women to flirt to get what they want?
No, it's extremely backhanded and dishonest.
Whoa, what's got all your panties in a bunch?
We don't wear panties.
Sorry, it's just an expression. It just means, why are your panties in a bunch?
To be fair, that was a pretty funny response. So Angel gets a phone call from the doctor he previously talked to, and a bombshell is dropped.
But what I actually wanted to ask you is whether you would like to have dinner with me.
Dinner?
Oh, I see what they did there. They stole that sound clip from my girlie. You know, the more I think about this, this seems like a rejected children's sitcom. Or at least a short sketch idea on The Amanda Show. So back at home, Lee expresses his annoyance about how Angel flirted to get sales, as his wife has a pretty interesting reaction to this.
She flirted?
Yeah, which is totally unfair.
Oh, babe, we're allowed to do that. I mean, I am an awesome nurse, but even sometimes I need to break out the red bra.
At work?
Yep. Need to leave work early? Red bra. More comfortable chair? Red bra. Raise? Red bra. Actually, that was no bra.
So not only do you commend women flirting in the business, but you also outright admit to basically flirting to get whatever you want, which also includes flaunting your breasts, and Lee for no reason reacts to this. He has no rejection to it, just accepts it as fact. I guess since the show does follow the women are wiser trope, I guess they can do what they want. So the next day, Lee gets another meeting with the doctor from before, as he desperately tries to act sexy to sell his product. And it's pretty frigid to say the least.
Oh, is it hot in here? Maybe if I just... Oh, wow. Oops. I better get that so I can put it back up on your... Uh-oh.
I think that reaction speaks for all of us. So after making an ass of himself, it cuts to this.
Well, anyway, nice work.
Okay, if you insist.
Whoa, dude. Social cues much? I mean, I have Asperger's syndrome, and even I know that's creepy.
I'm disappointed. With your sales background, I expected more from you.
I am so sorry, Lee.
Me too. So humiliating to be dressed down like that in front of the whole office.
That wasn't really the whole office.
Yeah, there's only 6 people here.
Still, word will probably get around.
Angel ends up getting a text from the doctor, so he talks to an employee in the bathroom before being intervened by Lee.
You know, if you didn't want to go on a date with a doctor, maybe you shouldn't have paraded in there flaunting your bottom like the town pump.
I think you're jealous because I'm fun, I'm sexy, and oh, I'm sorry, way hotter than you.
Yeah, he's kinda right. I mean, besides the wig, you barely look the part in the facial department.
You're right. I'm not hot. I'm a beast. Hi, it's me again.
Wow, you have balls.
I do, but let's put that over here for now.
Oh my god. That was funny. That was actually a funny joke. It's even kind of subtle in a way.
Look, I know I probably turned you off last time I was here, but if you give me another chance, I promise you I will give you the best.
Don't finish that sentence.
Customer service.
That's 2 funny jokes in a row. Cats and dogs live together. So Lee shows his real personality as he successfully convinces the doctor to at least try a sample of the medicine.
Oh, you will not regret this. I promise you I will show you that I am more than just some horny nympho in a freshly ruined thong.
And I regret this again. So Lee changes back into his normal clothes as he helps Angel out of his awkward date.
How come you know so much more about the drug than she does?
I said good day, sir.
No you didn't. Well, I am now, so fuck off.
So, just out of curiosity, how far were you planning on going on your first date? Not far at all. If he can't make him moves, I was gonna pump him into his drink. Put him right to sleep.
It's asthma medicine. This is Zacrosystamax.
Sacromistimax?
That doctor can pick a good restaurant. This is good. Here, try some.
Okay, I'm in this. So after these 2 episodes, you can see why the show was cancelled. The acting is terrible, the jokes are really unfunny, and when this show was on, it was actually outright criticized by many LGBT adversary groups because of how it was somewhat compared to transgender women in the workforce and how trivial it was portrayed in the show. To be fair, the show never outright stated that it was referring to the trans community. Given how the show portrays our main characters when they cross-dress, it's pretty uncomfortable with how they try to act like the average women, when instead of just being thrown into what men stereotypically think women act. Coming from an openly transsexual woman, and I'm still going down a far line from actually being more feminine and stuff, I know that it's really difficult for many of us to find jobs as our true selves. It can be very difficult for us just to go into work and have to dress as the opposite gender, just as what the state says you are instead of what you feel like you are, or how you dress accordingly to how you feel. It can already be hard to live our lives without being discriminated or even rejected. So yeah, this show is complete garbage, and I'm glad I ignored the remaining 11 episodes. Whoa! I didn't realize how long I was awake. It's already 7 in the morning. Well guys, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. I'm gonna put on something in the background while I fall asleep. Well, to be fair, it's pretty funny when he did it. It means rabbit.
Your ass looks tight in those pants.
Hey guys, it's me. Normally I don't do these like after videos that much, but I have a very good exception because I just made it to 1 million viewers. I am very proud of this because it just shows how much people have been sticking by for the past few years, and I am very happy about that. I got a lot of plans for December because the last few months have not been as productive as I hoped because of just random reasons. Maybe it's just been a hectic schedule, I've just been kind of in a rut, got burnt out and stuff, but I am back and I'm doing new videos now, and I'm hoping to get a lot done for Christmas. Like, if you can see over here, I got my new green screen up finally. That finally came up in the mail and whatnot, and I'm really excited to start using that because it works a lot better than using my blue screen. That's pretty much all I have to say. Christmas is coming. I'm hoping to get a lot more videos done for you guys. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on and on, but I have a lot to talk about. That's just pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good week. More videos should be out pretty soon, and I hope you guys have a happy holidays. I really ramble on, don't I?